Diezani Alison-Madueke has prayed the Abuja Federal High Court to vacate an order granted to the EFCC for final forfeiture of seized assets. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diezani Alison-Madueke, has prayed the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court to vacate an order granted to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for final forfeiture of seized assets. Alison-Madueke, in an originating motion, sought an order extending the time to seek leave to appeal to the court. Sought an order extending the time to seek leave to apply to the court for an order to set aside the EFCC's public notice issued to conduct a public sale on her property. The anti-corruption agency had made plans to conduct a public sale of all assets seized from Alison-Madueke from January 9th. At number 2, a federal high court in Abuja has on Monday dismissed the suit by a former presidential candidate of Hope Democratic Party, Chief Ambrose Owuru, against the election of the president, Muhammadu Buhari, in the 2019 presidential election. The suit seeking Buhari's sack was dismissed by Justice Iyankwo on 3 grounds. The judge also held that the suit was baseless and frivolous. At number 3, the Department of State Services on Monday said it apprehended a number of persons involved in the sale of the new naira notes. The DSS spokesman Peter Afunaya, in a statement, accused some commercial banks officials of aiding the crime. DSS further warned the currency racketeers to detest from such act. DSS also urged regulatory authorities to step up monitoring and supervisory activities to expeditiously address the emerging trend. At number 4, the federal government says whatsoever action taken against anyone who subverts the nation's democracy watered by the blood of many patriots is right and justified. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, stated this on Monday in Abuja at the 20th edition of President Muhammadu Buhari's Administration Scorecard Series 2015 to 2023. Mohammed was responding to the decision by the United States of America to slam a visa ban on some Nigerians believed to be responsible for or complicit in undermining democracy in Nigeria. The decision was announced in a statement recently issued by the U.S. Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. At number 5, the retrial of Abdul, Salam, Abdul, Kareem over alleged financial crimes at the Federal High Court Kanu was stalled on Monday following the absence of the defense lawyer Ibrahim Waru, ESQ. EFCC lawyer Aisha Habib had drawn the attention of the trial judge, Justice Muhammad Nasir Yunusa, to the conspicuous absence of the Zara's lawyer when the case was mentioned. Justice Yunusa considered to the argument of the prosecution on several adjournments of the matter and why the criminal suit must be accorded priority, but the court, however, affirmed that all parties must be given fair hearing. The matter has been adjourned to February 6, 2023. At number 6, the former Deputy President of the Senate, Ike Ekweremadu, will on Tuesday appear before a United Kingdom court where he has been accused of human trafficking. The lawmaker was in June 2022 arrested at Heathrow Airport in London after Staines police station received a report from a young man claiming to have been trafficked into the UK. The young man, who made the report shortly after arriving in the UK from Nigeria, also alleged that he was made to undergo some medical tests, none of which he consented to. Ekweremadu was arraigned before a magistrate's court for bringing a child into the UK to harvest his organs. At number 7, days after the Abuja-Kaduna-Born train derailed at the Kubwa station, the Nigerian Railway Corporation has said the suspended train service would resume on Tuesday, 31st January. The service was suspended on Friday, 27th January. The corporation announced the resumption in a statement signed by the Director of Operations, Niyi Ali. At number 8, the World Health Organization has said that COVID-19 continues to constitute a public health emergency of international concern, its highest form of alert. WHO also acknowledged that the COVID-19 pandemic is probably at a transition point. In a press statement issued on Monday after the 14th meeting of the International Health Regulations 2005 Emergency Committee regarding the COVID-19 pandemic held on January 27th. Meanwhile, the International Committee of the Red Cross said the world is dangerously unprepared for the next pandemic. At number 9, the management of the University of Ilorin, Kwara State, has said that it has assigned 500 user accounts of 300 capacity Zoom licenses to its various faculties and departments for the immediate commencement of virtual classes. A statement released on Monday by the university's Director of Corporate Affairs, Kunle Akogun, said that the virtual classes would run simultaneously with physical classes. The statement added that about 500 user accounts of 300 capacity Zoom licenses have been assigned to faculties and departments for effective virtual delivery of lectures. Finally, at number 10, Governor Amadu Fintiri of Adamawa State has cancelled the charging of levies by Parents Teachers Associations of public schools. The governor said on Monday that such levies ran against his government's free education policy. The governor, who spoke at the Christian Association of Nigeria Secretariat in Yola, where he addressed CAN officials and church leaders from across the state, stressed that he could not condone PTA levies when his government is running a free education scheme. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.